as some of you may know, when you go out, especially in the mountains, it's not always 100% reliable. As a matter of fact, it's like 10% reliable. So yeah, we're gonna adapt and just overcome the scenario. Hi everyone, my name is Shin with the Crocum Outdoors channel. As you can see here, we're all packed up, ready to go for a weekend of fun. Now, this weekend we're going to incorporate two of my favorite things, which is overlanding and backpacking. So get your seatbelts buckled and come along for the ride, because we're going to have a ton of fun this weekend. Alright guys, so we made it to camp. I was honestly expecting snow, but it's raining. It's raining actually pretty hard, but somehow we were still able to make a fire going, and it's turning into coals, and I'm afraid the rain is gonna put out the fire. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna get this steak seasoned and throw it on the grill before the fire goes out. Now, as you know, I love my ribeyes, so that's what we're gonna do. We got a couple here, and Mark and I were gonna try to finish these off, and hopefully the fire will be strong enough to be able to cook these through. Now, normally this is pink Himalayan salt and crushed red pepper, but I forgot it at home. I forgot a lot of things at home today, including enough paracord for a tarp to put over the fire. So we improvised. I picked this up at the grocery store on the way. You know what, with the ribeye, anything is good. So we're gonna put salt and pepper from the grocery store. We're gonna have some rainy steak tonight. This is one of those instances where you think it's gonna be one way at camp and it turns out to be something else. So what we're doing right now is we're trying to adapt. And the way we're adapting is we're kind of huddled under this tree with the branches hanging out, so there's a little bit less water falling on us. And over there, if you see the shots, you'll notice that it's just raining pretty heavy. So the light drizzle here is nothing compared to what's going on out there. So right now we're hungry and the rain is not going to stop us. So let's get the steak seasoned, asparagus on the grill, and get our stomachs filled. Hey guys, so good morning. So as you can see and you can tell, it's still raining. We were hoping that it would be snowing overnight so we can head out to our backpacking trip. So a lot of the times when you go out overlanding, car camping, or adventuring, things will happen that doesn't go always according to plan. So this is one of those scenarios. I did want it to snow because backpacking or camping in snow is a little more manageable, especially when it snows like powder early in the season. You can easily kind of dust it off. Part of that was this backpacking place I want to take you guys to was the first place I took Katie backpacking on her first ever backpacking trip. And backpacking through the snow and camping in the snow is way much more doable. But unfortunately, because it's continuing to rain like this, it is not going to be feasible. I mean, we love adventuring. We love going in all sorts of conditions, but right now we got a bunch of camera gear, a bunch of professional camera gear actually, for the Travax team and everything. So as some of you may know, when you go out, especially in the mountains, it's not always 100% reliable. As a matter of fact, it's like 10% reliable. So yeah, we're gonna adapt and just overcome the scenario. We are all gonna go get something to eat, get some hot breakfast somewhere, and regroup and plan our next course of action. Hey guys, so we just finished eating breakfast. Actually, on the way here, we passed by the trailhead of where we're gonna have the backpacking trip, and we realize now there is snow, and it is snowing there. So after eating, we decided, hey, we're gonna do what we initially planned to do, which is do the backpacking trip. Now, when we drive back up, we're gonna see, I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope that the snow didn't melt. If that's the case, we're gonna do that hike. Now, when we go backpacking, as you can see, you see different types of backpacks that you're gonna see during the trip. For myself, because I don't just backpack, typically backpackers will have between 65 to 75 liters on their backpack. I carry 100 liters, and that's because I carry extra additional items for my filming. So I carry camera gear and additional items like that in here. So typically, if you're a content creator, you do need to bring additional items. So I'm definitely not an ultralight backpacker by any means. And for myself, that's totally fine. We're gonna, as we set up camp and everything, you're gonna see what we have in here. Typically, the general golden rule of backpacking is put the lighter stuff on the bottom, put the heavier stuff on top, and try to balance it out so that the heavier items are in the middle against your spine above, so it doesn't pull down on your shoulders. You're gonna see some of that while we go hike. And yeah, we'll hope you enjoy this backpacking journey with us, because we're gonna do it.